Hey everyone, so I was requested to do a hair routine, and I wanted to do one kind of full in depth how I get my flat straight hair into voluminous curls, like my Valentine's Day video or a lot of videos. I got a lot of comments on my hair and how you guys would like me to do a hair tutorial on how I get my hair to look like that. My hair is pretty long. I don't know if you can see that. It is pretty long, but I just got out of the shower and I'm going to go to bed, but I normally do this at night. Almost every single night I do this routine, and it's normally not that long, but since I'm going to go on the steps and processes of it, it's going to be kind of long now that I look at it. But I use a certain line that's drugstore, so everybody can get this, but I have very straight, thin hair, and it gets damaged pretty quickly because I have permed it in the past. So my ends are really prone to getting split ends, and I have very long hair, and I'm prone to getting tangles and really big knots in the back of my hair since it's very fine. So as you can tell, my hair, my normal tutorials, my hair is very voluminous and curly and very like fluffy and silky and nice and wavy and pretty. So I kind of try to do like a Kim Kardashian or Whitney Port. I love her hair too, but very long and wavy kind of hair is what I always kind of go for. So I just got out of the shower, and this is what I normally do every single night before I go to work or school, whatever. I always do this night routine that I've really gotten into, and I really think it's helped a lot with my hair. My hair smells great. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to get your fine, straight hair into voluminous, sexy, beautiful hair. Alright, so like I said, I washed my hair, and I've just used these two products I've been using. I'm actually finished them. I'm going to go repurchase them tomorrow when I go to the store. But I use the Pantene. It's for fine hair. It's flat to volume hair. It's the shampoo and it's the conditioner. As you can tell, I'm like really low on the shampoo, and I'm completely out of the conditioner. But I really like this product. This is my first bottles of it, but since I can tell you that my hair smells great, and it's been really awesome the past week, and I really feel like it has strengthened my hair a lot. Ignore my skin. I look really gross right now because I'm taking a shower, but yeah, this is not about my skin, this is about hair. So I already washed my hair with that. I got out of the shower. I haven't done anything. I just towel dried it, so it's good to go. Next, I'm going to just spray in some of this. Like I said, I have like almost the whole line of it. I have the shampoo and conditioner like I just showed you, and I have the detangler anti-breakage stuff. It's like a spray, and then I have the spray gel, which is a root lifter. So I have 4 products by them: the shampoo, conditioner, and then these 2. I think there's like 2 other products that I didn't really care for, so I just got these. But this, I'm going to spray my hair right now. And what I do, it's just a bottle, has like a simple little squirting kind of thing, but this is what it looks like if you're interested. Yeah. So what I'd like to do is I just like to spray this, and if you see me looking over here, it's going to have a mirror over here. And I just squirt this all in my hair, like literally douse my hair in this stuff. I'm not afraid to put too much. And like I said, I really put this in my hair because my hair is very prone to getting breakage. So I really soak my hair in this product, and I make sure I get the tips just like that. So that's a good amount of product in my hair. I kind of let it soak in a bit, make sure every piece is really soaked in it. Like I said, my hair is very prone, so I kind of just make sure the bigger knots are all out. Then I take a fine tooth comb. Well, not fine, this is more like a detangler comb. You can get these at Sally's. This is where I got mine. It's like $2 at Sally Beauty Supply. But this is by Hot Tools, and it's called, I think it's number 50, but it's kind of old. So, but it's just a wide tooth comb. It's really good for detangling your hair. So that's what I'm going to take, and I just take that and I just brush my roots out. I kind of do my tips first because that's where the majority of my tangles are. And I like to hold it a bit because I don't like to pull out my hair I don't like to be too harsh with it, but it is good to comb your hair every day because it stimulates hair growth. But don't be too rough if you're doing this because you don't want to really damage your hair, because you can damage your hair by brushing it too much as well. So I don't like to be too rough. I just like to be really kind of not too light, but not too hard with it. So these are really inexpensive products that you can pick up at any drugstore, and I absolutely love them. They're really inexpensive and they work nicely. My hair, I've never had like really distinguishable hair scent. My hair has always just kind of smelled like hair. But with this shampoo, it really has been smelling really good. So my hair is detangled and nice and combed. As you can tell, my hair is very straight. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very long and very straight. So I really need this volume because my hair is very... Like I said, I have that other product. This is the Root Lifter. If you want to take a look at that. It is a very simple bottle. But what I like to do with this is I like to put this in my roots and then blow dry it. So what I'll do is I'll just take my hand and I kind of just roughen up my roots a bit so it's kind of more manageable. And I'll take a section of it, for example, just my finger, and I'm going to take this part of my hair, just remove that and flip up so I have just the root here, and I'll just squirt that right there. If you can see that. A good amount, not too much, and then kind of comb it through. And I'm going to do this all over my hair. You don't have to be too perfect with this because this is what's just going to help lift your roots, root your lifts. That was real dyslexic of me. So I'm just spraying that right in there, and it gives me a lot of volume to my hair. There's a ton of different brands. Now I'm just going to go randomly with it and not really pay attention because those are the main areas I want to target, but it's always good to have just a little bit more product. Put some underneath my bangs, just move that around. So like I said, this really helps lift my roots. Now I'm just going to blow dry it really quickly, and I don't know if you want to see that, but this is my blow dryer. It's nothing fancy. It's really old. So what I do, I turn my blow dryer on high heat, so I don't want you to freak out. And I'm just lifting it so that it's getting right where I sprayed it before. That's how I started off with. Now I'm going to actually flip my head over and blow dry it upside down so that creates more volume, but I can't really show that because it's kind of hard, so I'm just going to do it really quickly. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just blow drying it. And now I'm doing the back. Alright, so as you can tell, my hair has gotten drastically bigger. The roots are very lifted, especially here in the front where I sprayed the most of it. It is very, very big. But that's thanks to all of these products because it has, I've just put my roots though, but once I wake up in the morning, I go to bed with my hair a little bit damp just because I don't like to blow dry my tips too much. So plus they dry really quickly. So my hair is still kind of damp, but my roots are dry and they have all of the product in them. In the mornings when I do my hair, for school and for work, whatever, and I'll stay tuned if you want to do that as well because I'm going to show you guys that. So this is the end of the night routine. So it's now morning time and I'm going to curl my hair. I showed you how I get my hair from being wet to now being dry. So it's morning time. I normally wake up with my hair like this. Like I said, it's pretty straight. The ends do have a little bit of wave to them just because I've permed them over the years, and but the majority of my top half hair is very, very straight. I mean, you can't get any more straighter than that. So what I'm going to do is start curling it. Now before I curl it, I put a little bit of argan oil on it. This is of argan oil. I'm not sure where I got this from. I think my grandmother gave it to me because she said that she had it. Oh, my hand's very dry. So I'm going to pour a tiny, tiny amount onto my hand. It's a very, very small amount. And I'm going to rub it between my hands. And just push this right in between my hair. Sorry, my throat is a little bit I have a frog in my throat. So what this does is it just helps kind of smooth out my hair. So all I do is just put it on the tips of my hair. As you can see, I'm just rubbing my hands through it, kind of twisting my hair at the same time. But this is going to make my ends prevent my ends from getting burned and also make my hair look very shiny. Because the newer part of your hair tends to be more shiny than the bottom of your hair. So my hair on top is already naturally pretty shiny because it's new hair, but my hair on the bottom is, since it's old and brittle, it has very little shine to it. So I add argan oil for it to be softer, and it kind of also treats your hair as well. I'm not sure necessarily what the benefits are, but I've heard it's very good for your hair. So that's not, I didn't buy it, so I was just given it from my grandmother and Moroccan argon trees, instant alcohol-free instant shine, smoothness, frizz control, and color protector. Alright, so after I put my argan oil in, I'm just going to put my hair up and separate it. So since my hair is very, very long, I need to separate it because I won't be able to get all of it all at the same time. So what I normally do is I'll take my hair and I just start right where my highlight is, like my cheeks. And I just take my two fingers and kind of cut it. And there's my hair. So I have two parts I'm going to do, and that's... Now the curler I'm using today is actually just a 1-inch barrel. It's kind of old. This is by Jouberie, Jouberie de Paris. It's a limited edition one, but they do have the same kinds at Sally's. This is where I got this one, at Sally's. I'm going to start off. I'm not going to show you how to do my whole head because it's kind of repetitive. So I just take about maybe 1.5 inches, maybe 1 inch amount of hair, just like that. And take my curling iron. I'll always start at the center of my hair. And then I pull and curl, pull, but I'm also pulling this, pull and curl, just so that my tips are kind of left alone, and then I kind of just twist back up. So I always have this extra little amount of hair at the end. That's the last part you want to do because your tips are very sensitive and you don't want them to be in heat for too long. So I keep this on for about maybe like 10 seconds. I just kind of feel my hair. If it's very, very hot, then I take it off, but it doesn't feel too hot, so I'm just going to leave it on for a little bit longer. And then now that I feel like it's done, I'm going to softly pull on this and then just let the curl kind of fall. And you see I have a curl. So all of my bottom hair is curled. As you can see, they're very tight curls. I'm going to start my next layer of hair. This is kind of my marker. My face is my marker. So I start with my eyebrows and I go up a bit and now I have my straight hair on top of my hair. And I kind of like to curl this together all in one curl so that it kind of just sticks together and I don't get them confused. I use my shoulder as kind of like a holder. Most people use like more clips, but I don't know, I've been doing this for so long that I'm just easier doing this. Just take the same motion, just halfway, and then curl. Alright, so since my hair is all curled, every piece of it is curled, I'm now going to take the last piece of my hair, and this is just my bangs and like the funny bits. See how my hair kind of, it gets thinner at the bottom? It's layered. This part is very layered, so it's kind of true. These parts tend to be a little bit more tangled. Very, very careful because it can unravel like that because they're very layered. So I keep this at an angle, and if you haven't been noticing, every time I put the barrel in my hair, I tend to face it outwards. All my curls face away from my face. Now I'm going to do my bangs. My bangs are really long. I mean, they're not being considered bangs, but since they're the shortest part of my hair, I still call them my bangs. And what I do is I start halfway, and these I leave in the shortest amount of time because I don't want them to be too curly. I don't like curly bangs. I don't like straight bangs when you have curly hair. So I like to leave them in for a very, very small amount of time. You see, that's even a little bit too curly. So I run my hands through it really quickly while the heat's still in it. And it kind of just flips over like that. So now that my hair is completely done, what I'm going to do next is put hairspray in it. I use Aussie Awesome Volume. I like this one. It smells great, and it does create a lot of volume in my hair. It just smells like the Aussie shampoos, so I like this. The way I hairspray my hair is kind of strange, so I'm going to show you how I do that. I take the hairspray bottle, and I first just spray the hair as it is. I got that in my mouth. And I kind of crunch it. Not really hard, but just a little bit. I'm crunching. So I keep the curls nice and sprayed so they can stay intact. So I do the same thing, I spray my hair. Now what I do is I kind of flip my hair all back. This is the back of my hair, this is my spray bottle, and I lift the hair and spray. Lift the hair, spray, and spray. So now my hair is all sprayed, and this is going to help my hair staying. Now I'm going to lift this piece of my hair and spray so it gets the bottom of it. Lift and spray. Now you could leave your hair like this. This is really, really curly for me, but I like to comb my hands through it. But before I do that, I'm going to put more volume into my hair since my hair is very, very flat. This is a rat tail comb, and I got this from Walmart. It's by Conair. It came with a bigger one. So if you're looking, earlier I talked about getting a wide tooth comb for tangles. This is one and this is one. So they came together for about $2 at Walmart. So this is a pretty good buy. So then I just take a bit of my hair, and this is optional. You don't have to do this, but I have very, very flat hair, so it's kind of mandatory for me. Then I take my hairspray, if I can get the top off, and I spray the roots. Very, very lightly, not too much, because I don't want it to be too crazy. And I let it dry a bit. Then I take my comb and I just start teasing and back combing my hair. And you see how that created a really big lift? And then I kind of just comb it through. And then you want to make it to a nice, do this all around your crown. Because if you do it in just one section, it'll look... Okay, now I'm going to do this side. The back of my hair here. That's too much. This can get kind of tricky if you have already really, really straight hair. So I'm going to do the same. Spray. And then just start back combing. Okay, so that's it. That is my hair done. Now, since my hair is nice and volumized, I'm going to kind of comb my hands through the parts I tease so that it doesn't look very noticeable. And now I'm going to put my hands, comb my hands through my hair to make it a little bit more messy and not as perfectly defined curls. So you see how my hair, all that flipping and putting in hairspray kind of helped a little bit too, make it a little bit more messier. And I'm going to do the same in the back, kind of just toss my hands through it and just loosen up the curls. But since I use that 1 inch, I'm just going to keep them really intact. So that's it, my hair is completely done. I'm going to do my makeup now, and I'll probably do a face tutorial, so I'll put a link below or somewhere here to my tutorial that I'm doing my makeup. I'm going to do a nice lavender lilac look. But this is how I get my hair to be flat to volumized. Now, you could do even more teasing, but since I do this for every day, I don't want it to be too big, because you don't want to have like sex bombshell hair like while you're at the office or you're at school. People think that you're crazy, like being like that overdressed. But this is what I do. I really like the way my hair looks. I feel like it does look very Victoria's Secret-esque because it has that volume and it's still curled, but it looks very natural and like you don't really have that much. But since my hair is very straight, this is a lot for me. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!